8 days turns into 8 months in space for two NASA astronauts. Indian origin astronaut Sunita Williams will now return to Earth only in Feb next year. Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore, who flew to the International Space Station in June aboard Boeing's faulty Starliner capsule, will return on a SpaceX vehicle in Feb next year, deeming issues with Starliner's propulsion system too risky to carry its first crew home. The Boeing Starliner will return uncrewed. This will probably be the first time a spacecraft will be switched to bring astronauts back. NDTV's science editor Pallav Bagla brings us the details. But first, listen in to what NASA Administrator Bill Nelson had to say.
NASA has decided that Butch and Sunny will return with Crew 9 next February, and that Starliner will return uncrewed.
NASA has confirmed that Indian origin astronaut Sunita Williams will now stay at the International Space Station till February 2025. Astronaut Sunita Williams and her crewmate Butch Wilmore went to the International Space Station on a Boeing Starliner in June 2024 on what was to be an 8-day mission. The 8-day mission has now been extended to 8 months. This is essentially because the Boeing Starliner, it was on its maiden crewed test flight, and the Starliner has been designed with the help of both Butch Wilmore and Sunita Williams, has faced problems. The Boeing Starliner has had issues with its thrusters, it has had helium leaks, and NASA says in the interest of safety, the Boeing Starliner will now be brought back to Earth uncrewed, and the crew, astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore, will now be reshuffled and brought back using SpaceX Crew Dragon in February 2025. Both Butch Wilmore and astronaut Sunita Williams are veteran astronauts. Sunita Williams, this is her third flight into space. She has spent long months in space. And when she went up, she had said, going to the space station was like going back home. So an 8-day mission being converted into an 8-month mission. And now the two astronauts will come back on the SpaceX Crew Dragon. This kind of reshuffling of spacecraft is new, and there will be many adjustments which NASA and Boeing will have to make for that. NASA chief Bill Nelson said this is being done because in the back of their minds, they had the accidents of the space shuttle in their mind, and they did not want to take any risk with the two astronauts being on board the Starliner and then bringing them back in a vehicle which was not functioning fully. So it's really egg on the face of Boeing, but Boeing still continues to say that the Starliner is safe and it will come back in an uncrewed flight and will perform its duty. NASA has also said that they will continue with the program of the Boeing Starliner, but as of now, astronaut Sunita Williams, who was to be in space for 8 days, has already spent over 2 months at the International Space Station, and now she will spend a full 8 months in the low Earth orbit around the Earth. The International Space Station has in all 9 astronauts there. They are all safe, and they will all come back to Earth sooner than later. The setback for the Boeing Starliner is big, but astronaut Sunita Williams will be back on Earth in February 2025, now traveling back on the SpaceX Crew Dragon. In New Delhi, Pala Bagla for NDTV.